We know that the City of Atlanta recently raised a half-penny sales tax. What is the rest of Fulton County looking to do?
Yeah, we had a great opportunity last year for the voters to go out in November and increase the sales tax in the City of Atlanta boundary to a half penny. And for that half penny, they're getting a number of great projects, some MARTA expansion, some upgrading stations, and a lot of improvements that are really much needed. The rest of Fulton focused mainly on roads and bridges through a T-Splosh, which is 0.75 cents, and it started about the same time the MARTA tax did as well. And Atlanta also did a small T-Splosh of 0.4 cents. But for us in MARTA, it's been a great expansion of the City of Atlanta, but the rest of Fulton has got to decide what they want to do. So we were fortunate enough several months ago, back in early February, March, we were able to go out and work with the Atlanta Regional Commission and commission a study for the rest of Fulton County. So in other words, there are 14 cities outside of Atlanta that make up the rest of Fulton County. And we're doing a transportation study for the rest of the county working on transit.
And we're not just talking about trains, right?
Right. We talk about transit, it means everything from trains, which could be light rail, heavy rail. The line we have now is considered heavy rail. It could be bus rapid transit, which is basically buses that are using roadway, but they have stations kind of like a train. And it could be express buses like we see today running up and down with MARTA and both Greta.
How do you need the public to participate in this?
Well, we're in the middle of the public involvement process right now. We have had one round of meetings really in June and July, and we're now having our second round, but they can participate in some meetings. We actually have already had a lot of the meetings. We've got 2 or 3 left. They're coming up. We certainly would really welcome them to go to the website. Our website, which is www.fultoncountyga, all one word, fultoncountyga.gov. And to go to that website, you'll see a link on there for the transit study. And there's a survey on that website that you can walk through. It's very brief and can give your opinions, and we can use that as we shape and formulate the study results.
What happens after that?
Well, the study is really a short study in the grand scheme of studies. It's about 9 months long. So we're hoping to wrap this up the end of November, early part of December, so that we can make a presentation to the General Assembly. Because ultimately, the rest of Fulton doesn't have the authority to tax, to go out and put a tax on the ballot coming up. We have to get the General Assembly to pass legislation and allow us to do that. We certainly are hopeful that we can at least convince the rest of Fulton, all the mayors and everybody to get on the same page and work toward a unified solution.